Hey everybody, we will be discussing procedure for uncontested divorce in Nigeria. And I get it, times are tough. But you know what else is tough? Staying in a marriage that's gone colder than my aunt's jollof rice in December. So, if you're in Nigeria and find yourself staring down the barrel of an uncontested divorce, don't worry, we've got you covered. We're breaking down the process into bite-sized chunks, easier to swallow than a mouthful of fufu. Now, before we get started, let me just say this. Divorce is never easy, but when both parties agree, it can be a lot smoother. Think of it like this. You're sharing a plate of suya, and you both agree to split it down the middle. No fighting, no drama, just a clean break. That's what we're aiming for here. So grab a chilled zobo, find a comfy spot, and let's dive into the simplified steps of an uncontested divorce in Nigeria. First things first, you need to find yourself a lawyer. Not just any lawyer, mind you, but one who specializes in family law. The same goes for divorce lawyers. You need someone who knows the ins and outs of Nigerian divorce law. Someone who can navigate the legal system with their eyes closed and one hand tied behind their back. Okay, maybe not literally, but you get the point. Now, before you can even think about signing those divorce papers, you need to understand the grounds for divorce in Nigeria. And trust me, we just don't vibe anymore isn't going to cut it with the judge. We're talking about things like adultery, cruelty, desertion, and a whole host of other reasons that prove your marriage is legally and officially over. Once you've got your lawyer and your grounds for divorce sorted, it's time to draft the divorce petition. This is basically a formal document that outlines why you're getting divorced and what you're asking for. Don't worry, your lawyer will handle the legal jargon. Think of it like writing a strongly worded letter to your soon-to-be ex, except instead of sending it directly to them, you're sending it to the court. Chapter 4. File that petition. With your divorce petition all polished and ready to go, it's time to file it at the appropriate court. This is where things start to get official. And by official, I mean you'll probably have to navigate a maze of government buildings and stand in line for longer than you'd like. But hey, look at it this way. At least you're not the one who forgot to renew their passport the day before an international flight. Chapter 5. Show me the money. Or at least the court fees. Like everything else in life, filing for divorce isn't free. You'll need to pay some court fees to get the ball rolling. Think of it as an investment in your future happiness. Or at least your future freedom. Hey, no judgment here. Chapter 6. Serve that tea. I mean, divorce papers. Now it's time to let your spouse know that things are about to get real. This is where you serve them with the divorce papers. Don't worry, you don't have to throw them at them like a bouquet of rotten tomatoes, though tempting, I know. The court will usually have a bailiff or process server who will hand-deliver the papers for you. Chapter 7. Waiting for a response. The divorce edition. Once your spouse has been served, they have a set amount of time to respond to the divorce petition. This is where they can either agree to the terms you've laid out or come back with a counter-proposal. It's a bit like a game of legal ping-pong, only instead of a tiny ball, you're batting around your future. Chapter 8. The compulsory conference. Let's talk this out, shall we? If you and your spouse are lucky enough to agree on the terms of the divorce, congratulations! You've just skipped a whole lot of legal drama. But before you can start celebrating, you'll need to attend a compulsory conference. This is where you, your spouse, and your lawyers will meet with a court official to discuss and finalize the terms of the divorce. Chapter 9. Court hearing, lights, camera, divorce. Even if you and your spouse are on good terms, you'll still need to have a court hearing. This is where a judge will review your case and make sure everything is in order. Don't worry, it's usually a pretty quick and painless process. Think of it like a formality, kind of like renewing your driver's license, only with less awkward photos. Chapter 10. Decree nisi, almost there. If the judge is happy with everything, they'll issue a decree nisi. This is basically a provisional divorce order that states the date your marriage will officially end. Think of it like a trial separation for your marriage. Chapter 11. Decree absolute. Freedom at last. After the expiration of the decree nisi period, either party can apply for a decree absolute. This is the final document that officially and legally ends your marriage. Congratulations, you're free to go. Outro, and that's a wrap on uncontested divorces. So there you have it, folks, a simplified guide to uncontested divorce in Nigeria. Remember, while divorce is never fun, it doesn't have to be a complete nightmare. By following these steps, you can navigate the process with a little more ease and a lot less stress. And hey, if you need someone to talk to during this difficult time, just remember, Resolution Law Firm got your back. Well, not literally, but you know what I mean. Remember, by following the outlined steps and seeking legal guidance, couples can navigate the legal system effectively, minimizing conflict and expediting the dissolution of their marriage. Thank you.